On Periscope. Let me turn it sideways. All right, cool. Hey, everybody. Awesome. So, hello, Periscopers. We got Facebook going over there. Right? I got to show y'all. I got a Jimmy, right? Bootleg. Jimmy. I have to get me an iPad tripod. So I have my iPad going on there, and then I have my iPhone going on here. Hey, y'all. All right, so it's tons of you on, excited. So tonight, guys, what we're gonna talk about, hello everyone, hello, say hey to all the Facebook Livers. Y'all see all the Facebook Live folks? Periscopers, say hey to the Facebookers. Facebookers, say hey to the Scopers. Yes. All right, so here's what's so important about this. Just your first lesson of the night is different. You gotta know where your audience hangs out, and you have to know how to service your audience the best way possible. And so what I've learned is when it comes down to creating an automated money machine, the number one secret to it is learning how to give your audience what they want. So we're going to talk about that on tonight. All right, we're going to talk about that on tonight. And I want to say hello, everyone. Let me make sure this is clean. All right, let's get it cracking, cranking, crack-a-lacking. Let's make it happen. I'm ready to talk business. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. And I don't know why we tend to hold ourselves back and we'll be like, oh no, I can't do it yet. So now we're going to talk about it. So I got my Scopers here. I got my Facebook Livers here. And tonight, guys, what I'm going to be sharing with you is how the 3 key things you need to know to create an automated money machine. If you don't know who I am, my name is Nicole Cooper. And I'm an online business developer. I have over 8 years building businesses online. Got started when I lost everything in real estate. I went broke, bankrupt, repoed, foreclosure, was homeless, found out we were pregnant, and we ended up on welfare. We weren't down and out because we were broke people, right? We were very successful people, had earned a heck of a lot of money. We're real estate investors, and the market collapsed. And so we ended up having to transition. And in that transition, I knew in my mind, I had read enough books that said, if you did it once, if you learned the secret to creating success the first time, you can replicate that success over and over again. And so what I did, ladies and gentlemen, is I realized, you can only sit in pity for so long. But when you're pregnant and a baby is on the way, you got to make some decisions, and you better make them fast, because at the end of the day, you can't tell your child that what happened to you and that made your child inconvenienced, right? You just have to make a decision. And I did. I cried for about a week or two, and I said, you know what, brush yourself off, Nick, and figure this thing out. You've done it once before, went into real estate, went from making no money to $30,000, only knowing 2 people, to your next year making over $250,000, to becoming a homeowner of over 4 properties, an investment real estate agent, had billboards and magazines and newsletters, did it from knowing 2 people. And I did it in about a 16-month period of time. And so I knew I had it in me to make it happen again, right? And so I figured if I learn a trade, if I learn a skill, I can get back on track and make that happen again. And so I did. I learned the power of internet marketing, and it allowed me to be in a place where I have an asset. And I'm going to talk to you guys tonight about the power of assets. But before we get into this, all right, before we get into this, what I want to encourage you to do is join our Facebook group. Because in that Facebook group, I'm going to be sharing insider secrets and tips and things like that to help you understand what you can do to begin to attract online and build offline. I don't care if you are a freelancer, right? I just seen an amazing freelancer, Allie Watts, hop on, right? She's a beautiful, amazing graphic designer. If you're a graphic designer, if you're a real estate agent, if you are a consultant, an author, a speaker, a network marketer, when you learn the power of attracting business online, and then packaging that with building relationships offline, you will never go broke in your businesses, all right? You will never lack in your businesses. What I'm going to be teaching each and every one of you guys is the power of high tech meeting high touch. And that is a secret of what I have been able to master. And so it's going to be very important for you all to make sure that you are plugging in. And the reason why It's because the truth of the matter is there's a lot of noise out here and a lot of people selling you wooden nickels. They're selling you pipe dreams of, oh, just do these 3 steps and you'll be a millionaire. And if there's one thing that I can say is I know what it's like to be coached by the right person to get the right information that can put you in the right situation. And so that is my goal here. I tell people all the time, business is my ministry, and so I take it very seriously. And so what I'm here to do is be the light in the midst of a dark, chaotic world, a dark, chaotic space, a dark, chaotic internet, right? A lot of people just out trying to sell you wooden nickels. And so we're going to get started on tonight. Those hearts are actually gratitude. So if they annoy you, you might not like Periscope, because my goal tonight is to show you all the power of turning likes into swipes, the power of turning content into cash, and the power of turning these hearts into high-paying clients. So if you want to know how to turn likes into swipes, turn content into cash, and turn hearts into high-paying clients, then you want to stick around here on tonight, because I'm going to share with you some really powerful information. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you. So excited to see all of you guys here. So let's get started because I want to talk to you all about the 3 key secrets to building an automated money machine. All right. An automated money machine. What is an automated money machine? Well, it's when you can set something up on autopilot and it generates business for you over and over again and generates income for you over and over again, right? If I were to ask any of you right now, we have about probably 300 plus people between the two watching tonight's scope and live event, right? Live Facebook. And if I were to ask, how did you find me? You probably got an email from me on tonight. You probably seen a post on my Facebook or some form of social media, but it probably took me about, they said Facebook went black. Are we still here? Facebook went black? Or maybe is that your computer? Are we good? Facebook, talk to me and let me know. Are we good, Facebook? It kind of got quiet. Here, Felicia? All right, cool. So Facebook said they're here and they can see me, right? How do I find the Facebook group? The Facebook group is Bold, Unapologetic Success. All right? Bold, Unapologetic Success. Write that down. Unapologetic might be hard to spell, but figure it out. And look me up and join the group, because I'm going to be giving some really good nuggets in there. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be sharing with you guys some resources that are going to help you understand what you need to do to build your business. So let's get jumping, guys. I'm ready to kind of cut to the chase and get to the money, right? The money pieces of why you all are here. So let's talk about these 3 key secrets to what it takes to setting yourself up to create an automated money machine. And the reason why you all need to know this is if you are in business, if you have a product or service for sale, if you're looking to get more exposure for your services, if you're trying to promote your book, if you're trying to share your nonprofit organization, let me tell you guys something. You have to have a presence on the internet. And when you learn the power of technology, guys, you learn to work smart and not hard. You learn to work smart and not hard. You know, I'm in a network marketing company, and I made a decision about a year ago to do what everyone else was doing. I made a decision to back up off of what I did online. I set a couple of, let's put it like this. I set up my automated money machine when I first got started. I set it and I forget it, right? I just let it go. And I said, let me do what everyone else is doing. And I went on ahead and I did the whole grinding thing. I did the, running around and doing the home meetings. And I did the getting on the planes, and I did it. And then it dawned on me that I make more money leveraging my automated money system than I did running around here doing what everybody else was doing. And it reminded me of one of my mentors, what he told me maybe when I first got started online back in 2009. He said, Nicole, what you want to learn to do to create your success is to see what everybody else is doing and do the complete opposite. I'm going to repeat that. He said, see what everyone else is doing and do the complete opposite. You see, when I discovered that one little line and I began, yes, this is being recorded and it's only going to be available for 24 hours. But when I discovered that concept, it made me confident about not doing what everyone else is doing. And I made a decision to sit back and look at my numbers and say, okay, Nicole, you can go out here and grind your behind off and work harder. But is that going to produce more income? That's what matters. And what I did is I sat down and I did an assessment. And I looked at my numbers, because here's another little tip about you as a business owner. You cannot be a successful entrepreneur if you don't have a number plan in place. What do I mean by that? If you don't know your numbers, if you don't know how much time you're investing in your business, how much money that's producing for you, how many people you're connecting with, of those people, how many of them convert to sales, if you don't know your numbers to be able to forecast your business, then you are not yet a business owner. You are still considered a worker bee. And what I mean by that is you'll slave hard trying to get more money to come in, but you have no prediction of how you're going to produce more money. And so what do? You work harder, you do more things, but all you do is exhaust yourself and burn out. And then you discover that, oh snap, I'm not making any more money. As a matter of fact, I'm blowing through more money. My expenses are higher. So at the end of the day, I make more revenue, but I have less profit. And if you don't know those things, guys, that's why most businesses, over 95% of businesses, are out of business in the first 3 to 5 years. All right? So what I had to do is I tried it everybody else's way. I gave them my word that I'll do what you tell me to do and I'll be your student. But when I saw that A, it was creating frustration, B, it was creating burnout, C, it wasn't producing more income, but it was placing me in a position to work harder with a less return on the time that I was investing, I said, let me go back and check my numbers. So let me tell you what I discovered when I checked my numbers. I discovered that since I've been online since 2008, I got involved in a business in 2009. In that business, in a period of 1 year, I personally sponsored over 250 people. Then I got into another little hobby that I got involved with. And I started building that little hobby, and I was able to attract almost 400 people in that opportunity. Then I went to another opportunity and began to invest in that one from the comfort of my own home while I was pregnant, gave birth to my son the second month that I was in that opportunity, made $2,000 in the process of giving birth, $18,000 in my first month, dealt with postpartum depression afterwards for 6 months, didn't do anything. But when I looked up, I had generated in 2 years over $635,000 in 2 years, personally sponsored almost 248 people or 272 people in that business. And then I went on and began to look at all the things that I've done. So what does that mean? When it was all said and done, I personally sponsored over 1,200 people from the comfort of my own home. When it was all said and done, and I calculated how much I've sold on the internet from the comfort of my own home, it was over $5.3 million in products that I've sold from home, right? When I did the math on how much money I made, it was over $1.5 million from the comfort of my own home. And then when I look behind me, I have tons of awards lined up on the shelf for top recruiter, top earner. The list goes on. And guess what? What did I do to accomplish that? I saw what everybody else was doing, and I did the complete opposite. So if you're on this webinar and you're trying to figure out tonight, why should I listen to you? Well, if you've been able to produce $5.3 million in sales, $1.5 million in commission, personally sponsored 1,200 people while working part-time, giving birth to 2 children, recovering from welfare, recovering from repossessions, foreclosures, bankruptcy, being on WIC and the whole 9 yards, if you're able to raise your 2 children, have your husband retired and be home to work with you and travel the world while doing what it is that you do, well, then there is no point in you listening to me on tonight. But if that's not your statistics, right? if you're not producing the kind of income you want, if you're slaving extremely hard with no return on your investment of the time that you're committing, if you're away from your family consistently and you still don't know what it's all for because you're not reaping the financial benefits, if you're in a place where no matter how hard you work, your income never changes, but it keeps going backwards, if you're in a place where you're saying to yourself, I want to be here, present now with my family, not somewhere in the future when my kids done got grown and they despise me because I'm never around, then you need to know how to create an automated money machine. All right? So now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about what you have to do to set yourself up. Let's get down to the 3 key secrets. But before we do that, I want to make sure y'all are joining the Facebook group, because in that Facebook group, you all are going to be in a position to be able to start accessing the additional support trainings that we are having. Someone's asking, do you offer mentoring? Stay tuned, because you're going to have access to the whole whirlwind of support to help you understand what you need to do to get to the next level. All right. So what I want you guys to do is to go to Bold Unapologetic Success. Make sure you ask to join the Facebook group. And then also, if you want to make sure that you have access to upcoming trainings and things that I have, you can go ahead and get on my email list and join our group, attractonlinebuildoffline.com. All right. Waiting on approval. All right. You will be approved. So go to attractonlinebuildoffline.com. attractonlinebuildoffline.com. All right. So let's talk about the number one thing that you need to get your business into an automated money machine. And how do you set this up? All right. We're going to talk about what you need and what this looks like. Ladies and gentlemen, whatever service it is that you are providing, whatever it is that your audience is looking for, whatever it is that you are trying to sell, one of the number one things that you have to be able to create an automated money machine is that you have to have the answers to your audience's problems. What do I mean by that? Well, here's the deal. Somebody's asking, can you repeat the website? The website is attractonlinebuildoffline.com. Uh-oh, my Facebook Live shut down. All right. attractonlinebuildoffline.com. Okay. attractonlinebuildoffline.com. Uh-oh, what happened? Okay. attractonlinebuildoffline.com. Let me get Facebook back up and running. It blanked out on me. All right. Ooh, it's hot up in here, y'all. My husband got these lights. And Lord have mercy, I'm sweating a bucket. Okay. Let's do that. All right. Let me put this back. Paste. All right, go live. All right, we are part 2. Let's see if it turns. Does it turn? Can it turn? It's gonna stay straight up. All right, cool. Sorry, y'all. We got cut off. So hopefully they will be able to come back on. Let me put this little thing, babe. I'm hot. You heard me? Oh, you must be watching it. Oh, Lord, it's hot. Well, I need the lights, but if you can open up, you turn the air on, that may help, because it's like, I'm like about to be sweating like crazy. And then this thing is popping off. All right, so the viewers are back on Facebook. All right, cool, y'all. So we got chopped off. You dead on Facebook. I know. I don't know what to do. See if you can get Chloe's iPad and put Facebook on there. Well, because you on fire. Is that what it is? They need to come on over to Periscope. Let me get my Facebook folks a few minutes to hop on. I'm burning up. I still need the light. It's okay. I think now I understand why they have those little secure things. All right, Facebook. So just in case it keeps dropping, because something's going on with my son's iPad. This is where all his games are. Who knows what in the world viruses he's downloaded on this thing. If you will follow me over at on Periscope at Nicole S. Cooper, it might give you a safety net just in case Facebook dysfunctions on this thing, because it's kind of Oh, you came to Periscope. Hey, Miss Peggy. All right, yeah, y'all come on over to Periscope. All right, cool. All right, you guys are here because we about to get to the juicy stuff. Well, it's all going to be juicy. Juicy fruit. Hey, we're going to be juicy tonight. But if you can, come on over to Periscope. All right? Thank you, Khadijah, for sharing the website. Attract online, build offline. Attract online. Somebody here in Periscope, if you will please go ahead and post that up for me. All right? Attract online, build offline. All right. So the number one thing is, guys, you got to know what your audience wants, right? This is very cliche, but it is the best way to be able to attract the right people in your business for an automated money machine. You know, many of you are out here saying, I want to make money. 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 Hey, Dr. Will, good to see you. Good to see you, friend. We got to play catch up. Yes, I said juicy fruit. Y'all remember that song? That's like I can't hit that note though. All right. But here's the deal. A lot of us want to make money, but we have no goals or no plan on how to do that. I want to make money. I'm just going to sell something. Is Facebook still frozen? Speak slow while I try to lip read. Hi, Nicole. Oh, we have somebody on that needs to lip read. Okay. So I'm going to slow down. Thank you, Andrea, for letting me know. So I'm going to make sure that I look and you have an opportunity to read my lips. And then what we'll try to do, Andrea, is make sure when we put this up on YouTube, we can get it transcribed so that you can be able to read. So thank you for letting me know. So Facebook, you're good? Awesome. Okay. Hopefully it sticks on Facebook. All right. So I'm going to talk a little slower so that we have a couple of people who need to read our lips. Facebook is frozen. All right. So what we'll do, guys, listen, the number one thing, let's get back to what it takes to begin to attract business. I want you guys to think for a second. Let's just say you're a clothing designer, right? You make a decision to create clothes and you go ahead and you start buying the material and you start thinking about what kinds of clothes that you want to create. What is the number one thing you need to know if you're going to begin to create clothes for sale? You need to know what audience you're serving. Are you serving an audience who wants the high-end quality pieces like St. John? Or are you accommodating the mass market where you're going to be doing things like Forever 21? Somebody said Facebook is bipolar. If you're on Facebook, come over to Periscope because Facebook is not cooperating tonight. Okay? So come over to Facebook. Come over to Periscope, and that way you will be able to see me and it won't be dysfunctional. Okay? Because Facebook is not cooperating. All right? You try Facebook first. Okay, cool. So it doesn't make sense to begin producing a product if you don't know who you're serving. And that's right, y'all. Share this scope. Share this on Facebook. Y'all tag some folks. Get them on. Let them know that they need to be on here. Because I know a lot of you are at home frustrated, trying to figure out what's the secrets. And the truth is, the people who are making all the money, they don't tell you everything. Me, I'm going to tell you exactly what I did to produce the results that I have. So please share, share, share. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Exploring Style. Trina admired 07. Thank you, Felicia Starks. Share, 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 share. All right. Share, share, share. Awesome. So what I want you to think about as the first secret, guys, to knowing how to create your automated money machine is, who are you selling to? Who are you talking to? What is it that they want to buy? What are the questions that are going through their head? What are the concerns that they have? What is the biggest pain points that they have that your product or service is going to solve, right? If you think about it, and everybody's asking, how do you invite? So you swipe right, okay? Swipe right, and then you're going to see an area where it says share or promote or something like that, right? Where you can promote it on Facebook, and then it'll go ahead and it will promote on Facebook. But a lot of you are in business and you're talking to everybody. And listen, if you're talking to everybody, you're talking to nobody. So if you are selling clothes and you want to go after the Forever 21 crowd, then you need to know what kind of clothes you want to create for them, right? They're trendy. They like what's fashionable, but it's very seasonal. It's going to last for a couple of months, then it's on to the new trend. But if you're going for the higher end Neiman Marcus, Saks Fifth Avenue, Nordstrom's audience, then now you're going to have higher quality. So the material you buy needs to be different, right? The lining needs to be different. The trimming needs to be different. In your business, you got to know who you're talking to. A lot of you, I had a conversation with a team member tonight, and he was like, we lost a sale, and any sale we lose hurts us. And I said, nah, it's too much business to focus on one sale and one person. If you know who you're talking to, then now the next step that I'm going to take you to will allow you to attract those people to your life and in your business. You see, when I came back into network marketing, I knew who I was going to attract. Let me tell you who I was going to attract. I was going to attract the people that had been in multiple businesses. They were burned out. They were what we call the wounded warrior, and they had been through tons of different business opportunities, and they said to themselves, I'm never going to do network marketing again because of a previous experience. And they wanted change, but they just kept shining the industry. And so when I spoke on my videos that I launched, when I spoke on my sales funnel that I did, I talked about that. Hey, you know what? I went through this process where I said I would never do it again. I tried this, that, and the other. I was burned out. I marked it off. I said I would never do it again, but guess what? I'm back. And the reason why I wanted to give those people a chance, because I can speak to their pain. I had been wounded like they were. I had my feelings hurt, my heart broke, been burned out. I can speak directly to their pain because I can relate to their situation. You see, many of you are out there on the internet and you just selling stuff. You just buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff. But I tell people all the time, when you market like that, buy me, buy me, buy me, buy me, buy me, buy me, all people see is I'm broke, I need money, hurry up, buy something, please, somebody pay my bills, please, please, please. That's all they see. They don't see a professional. They don't see someone that they would want to do business with. They see somebody that's desperate, and they see somebody that has no idea what it is that they're doing. Now, don't be ashamed or intimidated, because guess what? I lost 3 Facebook accounts because I was the biggest spammer on Facebook ever. I spammed every group. I spammed every wall. I spammed every comment. I did everything you're not supposed to do, and people hated me, right? People were like, reporting me nonstop because I didn't know what to do. I just did anything because I was broke. I needed some business and I needed to make something happen fast. And my post revealed that. But see, when you are a professional, right? When you position yourself as someone who is in position to be able to service someone, and you are, I don't want to say you're an expert, right? But you are confident in what you do and capable in servicing the audience with what they need. You don't scream desperation. You scream, I know what I'm doing. I know what you need. You need me. Here's why. Here's what I got. And guess what? If you don't come and get it, you're going to miss out. It's like the confidence switches. Instead of you desperately begging for business, instead you become so confident in what you do that you're like, look, I don't need you. You need me. And what happens is your conversation changes. Your language is different, right? It doesn't mean you're rude. It doesn't mean you're disrespectful. It doesn't mean you're arrogant. It doesn't mean you're pompous. It doesn't mean you're condescending or you look down on, because no, that's not the way. What it means is you make yourself available to support and service those who see the value in you because you've positioned yourself with the value, and they value enough that you say either you're going to do business with me and pay me what I'm worth or not. And I'm good with you if you are a not. Okay? So the number one secret, right? Everybody want to make money. You want to make some money? We all want to make some money. Got to make that money, man. Y'all know nothing about Bone Thugs and Harmony, right? But we all want to make that money. Where them dollars at, right? You all want to make that money, but you got to learn how to become someone that attracts money in your life, and you stop chasing money, right? You learn to attract money and stop chasing it. And the way you attract it is with your language, okay? It's with your language. Your language reveals your posture. Your posture exposes your confidence. Your confidence reveals your capability, and then your capability opens up an opportunity for your audience to be able to now be loyal to you, to do business with you. All right? So I want you guys to get that, because the other things that I'm going to show you is the technical stuff, but the stuff that you really want to master is the communication and the language. What got your attention? Why is it that we have over 300, we're probably going to have between 300 to 500 people on this live feed tonight? I just promoted the banner 2 hours ago. I just promoted the banner 2 hours ago. I sent an email 1 hour ago. And last I checked, maybe 500 people opened the email, right? I have a list of almost 17,000 people. And in 2 hours, I have over 500 people accessing this information. Why? Because people understand my language reveals my confidence. My confidence reveals my capability, right? They understand that I'm bringing value to the marketplace. I'm bringing something that's going to help you build your business. I can tell you everything I want to tell you about me, but let me tell y'all something that's the truth that I want you guys to understand about branding. Okay, I want you guys to understand this about branding, because there is a very skewed concept of branding today. Most people think branding is getting a banner, putting your picture on it, and making everything about me. I want everybody to see me. I want everybody to know me. I want to be famous. I want to be Insta famous. I want to be para famous. I want to be YouTube famous. I want to be Facebook famous. You want to be famous. You want to be popular, right? But here's a little secret that will switch your level of thinking for you to understand what a true brand is, right? Your brand is not about you and your grandiosity, because nobody really cares about you. What they care is, what can you do for me? I like you. I think you're great. I love what you accomplished, Nicole. But all right, tell me what you can do for me. That's all they care about. It's not that they're rude or it's mean. But I learned a couple years ago, people might say, Nicole, we like you. Nicole, we appreciate you. They might give you likes. They might give you hearts. They might do all that stuff. But do something to piss everybody off. And they will be cussing you. They'll shoot videos about you. They'll tell everybody how horrible you are, how greedy you are, So I've learned this ain't about being popular. I don't want to be popular. I want to be profitable. All right? So this ain't about popularity for me. This is about profitability for me. How can I take what I've learned, take what I've accomplished, take what I've done, package it up, put it somewhere where it can begin to impact somebody else's life, because it's going to condense the struggle they're going through and help them to jumpstart their success, because now I'm going to show them all the what not to do's so that they can know what to do, so that they can produce results, and then they get a success story. And now that is where the true praise comes in. Because your brand is what you create for other people. It's your movement. It's your impact. It's your influence, right? It's your results. Is my brand is, if you think about what the Lexus brand is, right? They had this commercial years ago that we're the relentless something, 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 right? But we know when we think Lexus, we think luxury. When we think Benz, we think luxury. When we think BMW, we think luxury. But when we think Hyundai, we think affordability, right? Now they look a little luxury. I done drove a couple of Hyundais and they're stepping over. But, you have Toyotas, which are reliability. You don't know who owns Toyota. You don't know who owns Honda. You don't know who owns Lexus. You don't know who owns none of that. You know what the brand is known for, what the brand creates. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, in order to make your automated money machine, guess what? What you produce is your brand. What you create is your brand. The success stories that you produce is your brand, not your pretty picture. Let me tell you, you can go out there and spend $50,000 on some pretty pictures. But if it's no depth behind that image, it ain't going to be no income behind that picture, right? You got to know what you stand for in the marketplace. What are you producing that's going to generate buzz, create impact, create inspiration, develop success stories? What are you going to do? And you know, that's the first step to creating an automated money machine. Listen, many of you guys know I've been on hiatus for about 3 months. And the reason why is because, as I shared before, I did what everybody told me they wanted me to do last year when I chose to come back into network marketing. And by the last 2 to 3 months, I'll take that back. When I was in Jamaica, I had a ball. I loved network marketing when I was in Jamaica because it's a totally different mindset in Jamaica. Jamaica made me love network marketing. But when I returned and I realized all the international issues that go along with duties and fees, and my team started getting charged, you know, $1,000 for a 1,500 pack and shipping and all these things, I quickly saw my business, right? And I had to stop and I said, all right, in an instant, things can change. And I have 2 choices because I had just labored 3 weeks away from my family in Jamaica. And in an instant, I saw my business dry up, right? Because of shipping and duties, and then all this other stuff happened. And I was like, all right, Nicole, let's get real with yourself. Who are you and what have you done thus far? And what do you need to get back to doing? And I took a hiatus. And I had to go through a mental battle of, do I do what everybody else doing? Or do I get back to what I know I do? And I over these 3 months, I assessed, all right, Nicole, let's get away from the money. Let's get away from the stuff. Let's get away from the popular crowd. Let's look at the purpose of why you are here. What is it that you are designed to do? And what impact are you designed to create? And it was, I'm here to speak life into people so that they can understand their purpose. And that purpose helps them understand that they need to be positioned. And when they understand that they need to be positioned, then they understand how to be profitable. But I also understood that my platform, because platform is a part of those 4 P's, my platform was global, which meant that I had to get back to my virtual market. I had to push everybody else to the side and understand my purpose, my positioning, my platform, and then that would lead me to the profit. But not just profit to be happy, but it would lead me to what the prophecy is on my life, right? Not just the money piece, but what is the prophecy for my purpose of why it is that I'm here? And with that, guys, it allowed me to produce what we have here. Because in an instant, I said, boom, we're going to do this tonight. Boom, I set it up. In an instant, I knew exactly how I wanted to set my team up, how I wanted to set my audience up, what key values I needed to bring to them, what are the pain points they knew. Because I know your pain. I know your pain because I was in your pain. And it made it very easy for me to create the language to help you understand why you should get on this Periscope and this Facebook Live tonight. Because I knew that I had something that you needed to hear that everybody else ain't talking about. Why? Because everybody telling you to do what everybody else doing. And guess what it's producing? Do I need to say it? It's not producing the level of, I don't want to say success, because you might get the results, but the fulfillment, the joy, the results of why you're doing what you're doing, right? Can I just be honest with y'all for a second? Listen, I don't mind grinding and I don't mind hustling. But if there's one thing that I've learned about myself in business is I don't want to be Nino Brown. I want to be Ray Kroc. I'm going to repeat that. I don't want to be Nino Brown. I want to be Ray Kroc. And what does that mean? Who is Nino Brown? Who on here can tell me who Nino Brown is? Anybody? Who is Nino Brown? Y'all don't know who Nino Brown is? What movie did Nino Brown play in? New Jack City, thank you. And Nino Brown was the king of the projects. He was the biggest drug dealer in the projects. He was successful, but guess what? He was what we call hood rich. And when I say that, he had some temporary success, but no long-term plan. And what I've known is that a lot of times we get into this hustle mentality of survival. And we say, oh, I'm just going to get out here and make this money to pay my bills. I'm just going to go out here. And what happened is we just go. And we don't take the time to say, where do I want to be? And what do I need to do to produce that? And when I say I don't want to be Nino Brown, I want to be Ray Kroc, it's a statement that came from Abraham Lincoln that said, if I had 5 hours to cut down a tree, I'm going to spend 4 of them sharpening my axe. You see, many of you are trying to cut down a tree with a dull axe, but you feel like motion is success. Motion is progress. Motion, being busy, is result. As long as I'm doing this, I'm just going to keep grinding. I'm just going to keep hustling. And you think if I just keep doing this, it's going to produce results. But you looking at me like, where you been, Nicole? Why you ain't out here grinding and hustling? Everybody else getting theirs. If you don't hurry up, you're going to miss out. If you don't hurry up, it's gonna be what's the word today? You're saturated. If you don't hurry up, you see everybody else coming out on the scene, and I heard somebody say this the other day. If you don't hurry up and leverage your time, you're gonna miss out because somebody else gonna come in your place. Let me tell y'all something. I shared this earlier, and I'm gonna share it with y'all again. Get this book, The Science of Getting Rich. Facebook keeps shutting down. Poor people, they getting shut down, right? Y'all scopers are smart. I don't know what's wrong with my son's phone. You know what? He got all these sucking games on here, right? Give me 1 second so I can get my Facebookers back on. This thing is just like so bogus. Not now. All right. Let's see. It's like so shutting down. All right. Okay, give me a second. Little water break. Go get some water, baby. Go get some water. Uh-oh. I don't think this, You on Facebook, babe, or you on Periscope? Yeah, this is not working. I don't know what's wrong with Kiss. Yeah, but you got to log into my account. Log into mine, please. All right. I didn't even think about that. All right. Paste. Hold on. I don't know why it's not. It's just acting up. Keep. Was it Nicole at Super Fan Base? Nicole at mlmplrstore.com. The Science of Getting Rich is by Wallace D. Wattles. And you can get it free online. It's a free PDF. It's also a YouTube video. Dang, this thing is tripping. It's tripping. I'm going to shut down all these games he got. God, that's why. He has everything open on here. All right, hold on, y'all. Give me 2 more seconds, and we'll get started. Wallace D. Wattles. And if you go on YouTube, it's a free audiobook on there. It's a free ebook. Keep rocking, Nicole. Thank you. My son is the same way. All these games. Then they put them on my phone. My phone be cutting up. Okay, so that are you on my account? Well, but you're not logging into my account. You have to log out and log in. Let me see if this will work now to shut down all his games. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Water break. I'm still hot as I don't know what. Won't have no fan? Oh, your brother left his fan here. Isn't it in the guest room in the closet? Please, please, Jesus. Please, Jesus. If this is what hell feel like, I'm going to be praying every day. I'm going to be a sanctified saint. Because hot don't feel good. Unless you're in a shower. Shoot, I don't want this. Dang, why it ain't showing? Why isn't my Facebook Live keep? Why isn't this? I think it's trying to remove the link. Yeah. All right, here we go. All right. Maybe we got it. Maybe we got it. All right. Okay. For my Facebook audience, sorry, but at least I keep coming back. Y'all, we love you enough to wait on you. But Jesus is hot. All right. I'm going to give y'all a few seconds to get back on while I fan like I'm in the old church in Savannah, Georgia. The one where Harriet Tubman and the Underground Railroad was running underneath and it was made of wood. That's what I feel like right now. Middle of summer, in the middle of July, August. It's hot. All right. Facebook people, y'all come on back. Let's finish this up. Lord Jesus. Help me, Lord. We got a fan. We got a fan. Turn this off. Lord, please give me some air. My face is sweating. Huh? I do need that. I don't need that. Oh, Facebook shut down again. Oh, them folks better get on over here to Periscope. They better come on. I don't know what to tell them because it ain't working out. Your phone is there? Oh, Jesus. All right. Yeah, it shuts down. Here's something going on with his iPad. We switched. We came over. Good. Smart people. I'm going to try it one more again. But it's just cutting a fool. Cutting a fool. I don't know why. Lord. Let's try this one more again. But please, go on over to Periscope. Please, go on over to Periscope. All right. So let's get back to what I was saying. So, yes. Hey, Alamo. Scope runs better. All right, cool. So what I was saying, have everyone share on Facebook. Y'all, can y'all please share on Facebook to please come on over too? And that's why y'all need to be in a group. Can y'all put in a group for everybody to get on Periscope? Because Facebook is not working. So I've been taking notes, but we did get all 3 points. No, I didn't give you 3 points. I only gave you one. The first one was know what your audience wants. We ain't got to the second and the third, okay? So we'll get to number 2 and number 3. But what I was saying, guys, is listen. You can take a dull axe and begin trying to trim that tree down, right? You get to working. Y'all, please share this on Periscope, please. Please share this on Periscope so your folks can get plugged in. But you can spend all this time moving, trying to cut that tree down. But I'm sitting to the side watching you take a dull axe. Oh, Jesus, thank you. Okay, can you put it this way so it don't blow? Yeah, I'm ready. Thank you. I feel like I'm in Belize, in my granddaddy's store, in the middle of Barrel Boom. That's what that fan, we don't hear fans around here. We got AC. That's what that fan swirling remind me of. All right. So the point is, you can be looking at me thinking that I'm missing out because you about to cut this tree down, right? But I'm taking my axe and I'm sharpening it. And I'm just watching you for 4 hours. I'm watching you. And you just moving, and you sweating. All that work, right? I'm sharpening my axe. And in that last hour, I come and I take one swing, shwaka, right? It puts a huge dent into it because it's so sharp, it's penetrated straight into a concentrated effort to begin to splice that open. Then I take one more swing, shwaka. Now it goes to the core of the tree. It hits the center. And all it takes is one more, shwaka, and boom, the limb falls. And in an hour, I done made more progress in an hour than you made in your 5 hours of labor. And that's what we have to understand. When you read this book, The Science of Getting Rich, and this is what I really want you guys to understand, because I can sit up here and tell y'all to do whatever I want you to do to make me some money. But at the end of the day, that does not serve me. And what you will learn, right? What you will learn is that if you don't have a vision for yourself, if you don't have a goal for yourself, if you don't have a dream for yourself, somebody else has one for you, and it's for you to help them get what they want. And what happens is the influence that they have can begin to penetrate your thinking, make you feel like you need to do something else to succeed, make you feel like you need to get one more degree to succeed, make you feel like you need to have 10 more years of experience in order to elevate, make you feel like, it always makes you feel like what you have is not good enough. And until you begin to say to yourself, I'm going to invest in me, because I know that I'm equipped to have everything that I need, that no matter what's going on around me, I'm never missing out. Then you can stop trying to keep up with everybody. You can cut off all the noise. You can identify what your lane is. You can put your head down and you can sharpen your axe and begin to cut down your own trees. And one thing that this book taught me, right? One thing that this book taught me was that I can never miss out on my opportunity, right? I can never, if I don't care how many people is doing something that I want to do, I can never not be in position to get my own success, because the market can never be too saturated for me, right? That no matter how many times I fall down, how many mistakes I made, how many bloopers and blunders I have, that even on a public scale may happen, no one can ever take what is designated for me. And what that did, guys, let me tell you what that did for me. It removed the anxiety out of my life, where I had to stop trying to keep up with everybody. Like, oh my God, I need to hurry up and just do. It removed the anxiety out of my life. It allowed me to trust my own process and say, I'm not going to be lazy and use that as an excuse. I'm not going to sit around and say, well, I'm just going to wait and I'm going to watch some old TV because God is going to wait on me. No, it's not that. It's that if I focus on my own race and I focus on my own lane, I'm going to cross the finish line the way that I need to, accomplishing what I have to, and living out what I'm supposed to, no matter who else is doing what they're doing. And so if you can get that in your head, if you don't get nothing else tonight, that's just number one, is know what your audience wants and do whatever you got to do to sharpen the axe. So that when you take your swings, I'm saying swings because I was saying shwaka, right? That when you take your swings and you start throwing that axe at your tree, for you to crack that open, you have such confidence that it might take you 4 hours to sharpen the axe. But I'm not going to get up and start cutting the tree down because you cutting the tree down with your dull knife. I ain't got to do what you doing because you doing that. If I know what I'm supposed to do and I focus on how that's going to best position me for the purpose of where I'm at, then I need to keep my head down and I can make that happen confidently. And don't ever be moved by what other people say, think, or their opinions about me. Now, some stuff they say might be beneficial to your growth, but a lot of times it's not, y'all. People love to lead with fear. People love to lead with scarcity. Is scarcity a serious issue? Scarcity is there. Those who move faster oftentimes might get the bulk of what's available. But when I say scarcity, I live in a lifestyle of abundance, because I tell people wealth is my birthright, that there will never not be enough for me to have what I need to have to be who I need to be. Never. I don't care what happens. It could be a famine in the land, baby. Did you ever read the story about Joseph, who was in prison for 7 years? His brothers put him there, and God gave him the wisdom to tell the king, hey, you need to start storing up some of that wheat. And he started being able to interpret dreams and all these things, and told the king to store wheat. And when it was a famine in the land, guess what? They had the storehouses full of abundance where everybody had to come to them when this man was a prisoner for 7 years. So I promise you, I don't care what happens. Wealth is my birthright, baby. Abundance is a guarantee in my life. So I can put my head down, go against the grain of what everybody else is doing, while everybody else splurging and living it up. I can be placing things in the storehouse because God has prepared me to know when the famine's going to come, that I'm setting myself up for success. All right? So what is the point of me sharing these stories? Because many of you are hastily rushing through your life trying to keep up with what everybody else is doing, and you're skipping the process of growth that is required for you to become who you need to become to attract who you want to attract. And until you learn how to live with value, and you lead with value, you give with value, you instill with value, you're going to miss your audience. Okay? And I don't care how much hustle you learn how to hustle. I don't care how much grind you learn how to grind. Until you learn how to serve, until you learn how to give, until you learn how to invest in other people, oh baby, you're going to always be in need of hustle and grind. So begin to identify, ladies and gentlemen, where you need to sow so that you know how to grow. And when you sow in that and you invest in your audience, you'll start attracting the people in your life who say, I don't want to do business with nobody else but you. Let me tell you, I've been online for 8 years. And there's a gazillion people that have been in every business I've been in and told me, Nicole, no matter what happened, I'm never leaving your side. Now, it may change later on, but it's because they know when they're with me, I don't sugarcoat anything. I give them what it is. And even if I'm struggling, my team sometimes got to lift me back up. Sometimes I call them and say, look, I'm having a rough time right now. I don't have it all together, but I'm a little discouraged. But there's a community connection that they know when I go to Nick, I'm going to get exactly what I need to get, and I'm going to get it raw. I'm going to get it real. I'm going to get the quality. I'm going to get the value. I'm going to get the clarity. I'm going to get the training. I'm going to understand. And when I make that next move, I know that I'm setting myself up for whatever it is that I'm trying to set myself up for. So I don't care how much y'all want to hustle and grind and go. You're going to keep cutting down trees with a dull knife if you want to. But y'all better learn how to sharpen your axe and stop getting caught up in people's cobwebs trying to keep up with they process. It's a whole lot of people make a whole lot more money than me right now. Right now. But while I'm sharpening my axe, setting my systems up in place, and positioning myself on the platforms that I know that I'm purposed, oh, let me tell you, not only will I make, and it is not about who makes more money, but it's the quality of life that the money will create for me. You can make $50 million, and I might make 5. But the quality of my life is so rich because the community I have, the relationship with my kids, the lifestyle that I'm living. That don't mean I don't have to have 50 million. But what it means is my quality of life is there because I have the joy and fulfillment and peace in knowing that I'm operating in my purpose. You got it? All right, so I went off on a tangent on that one. But y'all need that peace. Y'all need that peace. And not just that piece of the puzzle, but that peace of mind. Most of you, I had a lot of calls today with my team. I do these strategy calls with my team. And I ask them, how can I support you? What is it that you're struggling with? And a lot of them is mindset. And I tell them, you know, I recorded one today. And there are going to be some guys who are runners. And then some who are just here for you to sow a seed, right? Not everybody going to be your movers and shakers on your team, but I honor my assignment in the life of the people who trusted me enough to say yes, because they saw something in me that they felt would help them grow. So it doesn't mean I'm going to spend 5 hours a day every day with somebody not wanting to build or grow, but it means I'm going to take the time out to listen. And if I can sow a seed of growth, I'm going to do that. And I recorded it today. But what I've learned is most people lack confidence. Most people lack confidence. And the reason they lack confidence is because there's confusion. And the reason why there's confusion is because there's outside influences that's making you think that what people are doing and how they live and the choices that they make should be yours. So what happens is it becomes what we call a battlefield of the mind. That you know you're supposed to be doing one thing, but somebody's in your ear telling you, no, you're supposed to do it this way, you're supposed to go that way, and if you don't do it this way, you're a failure, and this, that, and that, and this, and that. And now there's confusion because what your spirit is telling you is incompatible with what everybody else is telling you who don't know what your spirit has assigned you to do. And so now that's where confusion comes in, which then imposes on your clarity, which then hinders your confidence. I know, because I've been there. And guys, let me tell you, there are going to be seasons in your life where you're going to be lonely because you got to cut folks off. And it may be a long time before somebody else comes in your life that can actually breathe life into you. But you better know how to get on your knees and do this right here. Because in those seasons, you need silence and solitude so that you can get clarity and confidence and also get access to the vision. Somebody said, I need a vacation to Africa. And I'm only sharing this with y'all because I can show you how to make the money. But if you don't believe, and this is what I was going to say. When I was having all these calls with my team today, what I told them is that you don't have the confidence or the belief that you are worthy of receiving what you say you want to earn. And that's why so many of them when they get a sale, you know how many people today was like, oh my God, Nicole, I had this product and they bought it for me. And I was just like in shock. And I was like, so in essence, you were in shock because you truly didn't expect for anybody to buy your product. Your mental expectation is nobody really wants this. So when I speak, I'm really telling people don't buy from me. So when they do buy from me, I'm appalled because I'm like, you ain't supposed to be buying from me because I don't believe that people will. And that's why most people don't have success. It's not that you're not capable. It's not that you're not equipped. It's not that you're not talented, smart, amazing. It's that you don't believe that you are worthy. So when you don't believe you're worthy, when you get out there and you market, whether it's on social media, whether you got sales funnels, whether you paying for Facebook ads, whether you standing in front of a room, whether you talking to somebody in a grocery store, no matter where you are, if you don't believe, your language will say, I don't believe in me, so please don't do business with me, which is why when you post, it says, I'm broke, I'm struggling, I hope somebody buys something, but I really don't think nobody is going to buy anything, but I'm just going to do it anyway so I can convince myself that this action of taking my dull knife, trying to cut this tree will make me look like I'm doing something, and therefore I'm going to convince myself that I tried, and I can say that it did not work. Y'all with me? Somebody said, I'm going to have to send her a tithe envelope. I do take donations. Yes. But can I tell y'all a little secret? Okay? And it's funny because while I'm saying I take donations, the little pop-up of PayPal of money being in my account is popping up. Ah! That's called an automated money machine. I'm making money while I'm talking. Y'all want to know how to do that? I'm going to show you. Like the hit, go. Here's the deal. Can I tell y'all a real deep secret of mine? Can I tell y'all the raw truth, the raw exposed truth? Can I tell y'all the real exposed, unveiled, no filter truth? Y'all ready for this? For months, for years, I've known that I was supposed to be doing this. And I spent so much time preparing behind the scenes. I got to work on this. I got to work on that. I'm going to put this plan in place. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. But there were influences shooting down what I do. Now, can I be real honest with y'all? Like real honest? Y'all want to know the real raw truth? One of my biggest complexes, my biggest battles, my biggest challenges has been that network marketers don't respect internet marketers. They don't respect what we do. They don't look at us as leaders. They don't look at us as people who really know how to build a business. And you get a lot of pushback. And so whenever it came to the network marketing industry, there was, I don't want to say fear, but resistance in me because it's always a conflict that if I'm a network marketer, I can't be an internet marketer. Right? And as an internet marketer, maybe I can't really be a real network marketer. And so I found myself, this is what I discovered. I found myself playing small, shrinking back, holding out, taming my tongue because I wanted to appease the powers that be, that if I'm a leader in the network marketing space, I got to be real quiet and shallow in the internet marketing space. And I got to suppress it. And it burned me up like hell, right? It made me miserable. It frustrated me. It made me hide. It held me back. And it made me go back and forth about the how to do something when in essence, it wasn't about that I needed to know how. It was that I needed to believe that I could. And it took a conversation yesterday, and I shared this earlier, with a woman that came to my house that I never met before, but heard about her through friends, who came to my house because she's going to redesign my closet for me, and she's going to help me. She's a stylist, and she was coming to help me get styled for a photo shoot that I had. And she came in this house yesterday, and she sat down on the couch, and she said, tell me about you. And we began to talk. And I began to share with her this struggle I was in. I'm in this transition, and I was telling her I hate getting dressed. I hate going places. I hate this. I hate that. And she looked up at me. She said, Nicole, have you been depressed? And I was like, I think so. And she said, why? And I start telling her, right? I'm telling y'all the honest to God truth. I start telling her, I said, I feel like I'm not able to own who I am in this limited space. And it's frustrating the life out of me. Long story short, let's fast forward. This woman asked me, and don't feel sorry for me, this is how God puts people in your life to wake you up, to remind you of who you are, right? This is just one seed that was sown amongst many, right? I can give you a gazillion like Allison Bird, who's been pouring into me since the beginning of the year, right? But she asked me, she said, Nicole, are you on Periscope? This was yesterday. I said, yep, I'm on Periscope. She said, how often do you scope? I said, I ain't scoped in a long time. I said, I feel like I'm just hiding, right? I'm being honest with y'all. And so she said, let me tell you what you need to do. And she literally sat with me at my kitchen island and mapped out and told me to go look at a couple of people. And she said, Nicole, you have so many people waiting on you to show up. And I said, I hear you. And she sold into me and stayed here for like an hour to 2 hours and just poured into me, poured into me, poured into me, poured into me, poured into me. When that woman left my house, I sat down and I took everything that she showed me, and I'm going to show y'all, I put this plan in place. All I want y'all to do is see the numbers, right? 1.1, I want y'all to see the numbers. Y'all see that? 1.1 million. Okay? 1.1 million. That woman left my house. I could not sleep last night. And I wrote my $1.1 million plan. And I told her, I'm scoping tomorrow. She said, get up in the morning. You have the gift of inspiration. Share your voice. What did I do? I got up and I scoped this morning. Told him, guess what? I'm coming back at midday. What time did I get on? Got on about 12:04 today. Scoped again. And I said, I'm coming back tonight, and we're going to talk about what I know, what I know you need, what I know you've been waiting for, and what I know I need to show up for. And I said, we're going to scope again tonight. I had calls all day with my team. I was tired as I don't know what. I've been up. Y'all know I don't sleep. And I said, I'm going to do this scope. And my husband came in here. He set up the lights. He said, what do you need, babe? And he set it up. And I'm sharing that with you because even I have often allowed the outside influences to create confusion that made me mute my own voice and disown my own purpose. And I said, I ain't doing that bull crap no more. I'm going to show up. I don't care if I ain't got nothing to say. I'm going to turn on my scope and I'm going to start talking. And the reason why is because when you got an assignment, you can't let nobody mute that assignment on your life because somebody's life is holding on to it. Somebody's waiting for those words to come out of you for you to let them know, look, you are not alone. And I ended up getting a call from an amazing leader in the industry. And we began to talk. And she said, Nicole, I've been reading your post. And she said, I feel like you're speaking what I'm feeling. And so we started talking. And I said, have you been feeling like this? And she said, yes. And I said, I've been feeling like that too. And by the time we were done, we were laughing and crying all at the same time. She said, Nicole, thank you so much. I love you. Can I stay in touch? She said, because you made me realize that I'm not by myself. I said, but the funny thing is, I said, girl, we be over here by ourselves like, Lord, I can't take it no more. I don't know what I'm going to do. What's going to happen to me, God? You don't have no confidence. You done lost sight of your vision. And you done gave too many people access to your assignment. And I said, no, I ain't doing that bull crap no more. I don't care what people got to say. I don't care how many spies are on here watching tonight that want to sit up here and tell y'all not to come on my scopes and not to come on my Facebook lives, and you need to focus on this and you need to focus on that, and tell you all the things that they want you to do for their benefit. I don't give a flying farting banana what people got to say about my assignment. What I do know is that I am on assignment and I must show up and honor it, or else I'm going to position myself to lose sight of what God has called me to do and give people access to what I call a homicide to your destiny. Don't let people give you access to be a homicide to your destiny, because if you allow the wrong people in your life, guess what? There'll be a homicide to your destiny. Yes, I said flying, farting bananas. I want you guys to understand, right? I want you guys to understand. A lot of people will tell you all the wonderful, flowery things about their lives. But very few people will tell you the story behind their glory. And all they want to do is manipulate you to do what you need to do for their benefit, with no intention on allowing you to arise into your greatness, because all they really care about is building my brand. Being the boss of me, being this, being that, my name, blah, 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 blah. And it ain't about that. It's about serving. It's about impacting. It's about influencing. It's about positioning for your purpose. It's about respecting your platforms. It's about owning and honoring your gifts. You know, we just lost a really amazing man in our organization. And it hurt me to the core. Because when I found out he passed away, all I can think of is every time I saw him, no matter how many times I felt in the network marketing circle that I didn't belong and that I wasn't respected and that I'm just an internet marketer and I had to hide that, this man would say, "I'm so proud of you, girl. You keep doing your thing. I like you doing that internet thing. Huh? I'm so proud of you, girl. I'm so proud of Nicole Cooper. I'm so proud of you, girl." And he brought to life the statement that people don't remember what you said. They don't remember what you did, but they'll never forget how you made them feel. And I realized that this man made me feel. He was the one warm smile that when I walked in the room and felt like I didn't belong, he always gave me a smile. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. How you doing? How you doing? And it hurt me because I understood the impact that is required for your influence. Influence is not to be taken advantage of or manipulated, but it's to understand what you are supposed to do when it's time to impact people's lives. And in one conversation with a woman who came here to pull my clothes out of my closet to style me for a photo shoot tomorrow, she made me feel that I had something to share. When a whole bunch of people, Facebook got cut off again. When a whole bunch of people made me feel otherwise. And so for all of you out here listening, poor Facebook, they keep getting cut off. Right? This is so frustrating. Okay? But for those of you that are here, you know, and you're listening to this, I want you to take the time to really connect with what lies have you allowed people to create rent, you gave them rent in your mind, right? What kind of access have you given people who are trying to commit a homicide on your destiny? You know, who do you need to remove out of your life? Who do you need to remove? I had to remove everybody. Everybody. Doesn't mean I should have, but I did to get clear, because I was like, Nick, this ain't you. What's holding you up? McFly, what's going on in here? And I was okay with getting quiet, because as I shared this morning, separation creates elevation. I don't have an issue with separating myself from everybody for a season. I don't have that issue. Because at the end of the day, I'm here on assignment. We all got these little fleshly bodies that's going to be gone and in the ground. And I got to recall what my assignment is when this spirit was placed in this body for me to physically show up. And that's why I tell people all the time, business is my ministry. And if I get away from that, guess what? I become miserable. If I lose sight of my ministry, I become miserable. I'm saying miserable. And one of my good friends, Ken Kelly, she always says, she said, girl, one thing I know about you, you be having some high highs, but when you have lows, it's sad. Because she saw me through this whole season and was speaking life. Nicole, come on, Nicole. And I didn't know what it was, but I was giving the wrong people access to my destiny. And guys, people will commit a homicide on your destiny, right? They will attempt to. And you gotta be okay with walking away from things that look like you should be there and going into a place where it's not necessarily exciting to be there by yourself, but it's the most essential place that you need to be in to go and grow into who you know you're supposed to become. And so I want this, yes, be true to you and be really okay with it. Yes, Allie, yes, right? I want you guys out of tonight. That's just one. Let me talk about number two, right? And because this is a comeback from a season that I haven't been here, I feel like this dialogue is necessary, right? We can talk money all day. Let me tell you something. I ain't never had an issue with making money. Never. I've been an entrepreneur since I was a kid. I would take the student store out of business in high school. I would make $300, $400, $500 a week selling candy when I was 13 years old. I ain't never had an issue with making money. I always kept jobs. I never had an issue with working hard. I would work double shifts as a waitress. I did all that. But what I know for sure is that it ain't just about me talking to you about money, but it's about me talking to you about your mission. Because when you get attached to your mission, then God will give you provision. And let me tell y'all, when y'all read this book, I sat through and I read this book, and here's the irony of this. This woman came into my life yesterday, Miss Candy Cook, came into my life yesterday. I finished reading this book the day before yesterday. Okay? One of my good friends, Tracy Walker, had the team reading this, and I texted her. I'm like, oh my God, this book is so good. And we were talking back and forth. She was like, Nick, that's my Bible. And I'm like, it's going to be my daily ritual every day. And when I finished reading this book, what this book taught me is that wealth is your birthright. You do need money. Poverty is not of God. Being broke does not make you super spiritual. You need wealth, right? That's in the Bible. For those who don't believe in the Bible, hey, I do, right? And the Bible teaches you that I've given you the power to have wealth. I will do exceedingly abundantly above what you can ask a thing. Every need that you have shall be met. Ask, seek, knock, right? All of these things. And this book tells you that rich is your birthright. Wealth is your birthright. Look at the kings of the Bible. Baby, they had it made. And when you read on the Proverbs 31 woman, she had handmaidens. If you read her, she had a whole squad. The name of the book is The Science of Getting Rich. And when I went through this book, everything that any kind of negative spiritual influences tried to rob me of, this book restored, along with prayer and fasting and everything else, right? And it shifted my mindset immediately to say, you ain't missing out on nothing. That's right, Eric. Eric said being broke is not some badge of honor. So no, I am not teaching y'all to be broke. Wealth is my birthright. It is a requirement of my life. Okay? Understand that. It is a requirement of my life. But I don't have to live for it. I live using it as a tool and as a resource. Some people live their life for money. No, I use money for me and my destiny. So I don't chase money, I attract it. I attract it. I don't have to chase it. It is a command, a demand, a requirement of my existence. And so I went through this book and I was like, oh, I know what I need to do. Right? I had clarity of, oh, it's coming. Then this woman comes and I end up with my $1 million plan that I sat down and wrote, which I've done before, but it was instantly clear. And I immediately went into action. And I knew beyond a shadow of doubt that it was because I switched my thoughts and I went and I took back my mind. I gave too many people rent in this brain of mine. And I took back my mind to remove the confusion where I got rid of everybody else's voices and opinions. And I said, I'm going to own what I have up here. And the minute I took back what I know God has assigned me to do and what I'm supposed to do through business, in business, for business, through impact, influence, and inspiration, then immediately the answers came. Then today a big check came in the mail. My husband came. He was like, man. And now he want to read the book because he hear me playing it every morning. And I ain't saying this is some random thing. But anyway, Number two, what's number two? The first thing, you got to know who you're talking to. And in order for you to know who you're talking to, you got to understand what it is that you're here to bring to your audience. Who are you here to serve? Bump you trying to be a superstar, an Insta star, an Insta celebrity, right? Building a brand about you. You got to know who you're here to serve. And for those who just hopped on, join me. You can get more information by joining my group at Bold Unapologetic Success. In my Facebook group, Bold Unapologetic Success. And you can join me at attractonlinebuildoffline.com. Attractonlinebuildoffline.com. Right? We having some midnight ministry going on here to make you some money. But the first thing is, when you know who you're talking to, guys, you're going to command and invite everybody who is assigned to you in your life, How did I recruit 250 people on the internet? Most of them I never talked to. To this day, I get people who join my business. I've had people join my business with the top packages and never talk to me. And they come right back around and spend thousands of dollars to buy more product. Why? Because when they go out there and they watch my videos, or they join my periscopes, or they get on Facebook Live and they hear me talk, they don't have to talk to me. They can hear my heart and they say, I'm investing in her. And they invest. And in order for you to command and demand and attract that level of attraction of wealth in your life, you got to know who you are talking to. Okay? You got to know who you are talking to and who you are here to serve. The second piece to this is, right, this is the 3 steps to building your automated money machine. And we've gone on some mental stuff, right? And I don't apologize. I'm unapologetic about tonight. So for all y'all saying you take too long, guess what? Get off. This ain't for you, right? I'm speaking to the people who need to hear this. But when it comes down to the second piece of this, right? The first thing you need, guys, is you need to know who you're talking to. Thank you, Camilla. The second thing, yes, the mental is so important. The second piece of this is you need a plan in place. You need a plan in place. What are your numbers? Guys, I can show you all kind of stuff on my wall of how I'm going to make the money. What does it take for you to produce what you need? You want an automated money machine? How much do you want that machine to produce for you? If I were to say to you right now, I'm going to go ahead and package up a full automated money machine for you for free as a vested interest in you. How much do you want it to produce? What do you want it to offer? And who do you want to serve? Are you going to know those 3 questions? Because when you don't know those things, guys, you can't have an expectation. You can't have an expectation for an outcome without an investment of a plan. How much do you want to make? How much do you want to make? How much does it take to make it? Let's just say that you're a freelancer, right? And you want to make $5,000 a month. And you service an audience, and your average customer might spend $100 with you. Well, if you want to make $5,000 a month, guess what? You got to service 50 people. So then you break that down and you say, okay, that's 50 people. If I divide that, that's going to be 12 and a half people a week. Just say 13 people a week that I need to service, that I need to accommodate, right? Now you got to say, okay, if I'm going to service 13 people a week, that's $1,300 that I'm going to make, right? But where do I find those 13 people who are ready to spend $100 with me? Where do they hang out? What are they looking for? What are their needs? How can I get qualified buyers to come and be able to say, I'm going to give you $100 because I know you have what I need? Where do they hang out? What questions are they asking? Are they in Facebook groups? Are they on Pinterest? Are they in Fiverr? Are they in on Pinterest, on Periscope? Are they on Blab? Are they on YouTube? Are they on offline at a networking event? Where do those 13 people that I need to get for the week hang out? And not only is it that it's 13 people, but in order to get to the 13 people, how many people total do I need to talk to? If 1 out of every 10 people are ready to buy from me, that means I need to talk to 130 people a week. Do I want to talk to 130 people a week? I probably don't want to talk to 130 people a week because if I'm a freelancer, I'm busy designing, right? So if I do the numbers and I say, all right, 130 people and I work for 5 days, let's do those numbers. 130 people for 5 days, that's 26 people a day. I ain't got the bandwidth for that. So what I got to ask myself is, instead of me positioning myself to offer something to a customer for $100, what can I do to make that customer become a $1,000 customer? That way, instead of working with 13 people a week, which turns out to be 26 times 2, which ends up being 52 people a month that I don't really want to deal with, how can I go ahead and deal with 5 people at $1,000 each? That way, I'm only working with 1 client a week. And in order for me to get to that high quality client, I need to know where they hang out, what they're looking for, what conversations they're looking to have, and what I need to say to position myself in front of that buyer so that as they're looking, they find me, so that by the time I get on the phone, they already ready to buy because I said enough through my marketing, through my automated money machine that made them know that I'm the person for the job, that now all they want to do when they get on the phone with me is clarify something. Okay, how quickly can we start? When is it going to be complete? And where do I send the money? So now instead of slaving to talk to 130 people to make 13 sales that average me $100 each to make $1,300, I can focus on creating the right language and the right conversations to address the right people at the right time that's going to come to me already ready to buy with credit card in hand because they done saw through my automated money machine that I'm the one for the job, that by the time we get on the phone, I only got to really talk to 5 people because them 5 people going to already be ready to give me $1,000. So now, if I set myself up right by knowing my plan, instead of sitting up here and working with 5 people, now I got room to work with 10 people at $1,000. So I done double my income with less effort, working with less people who give me less headaches and less burnout and less labor. That's called working smart and not hard. That's called a profit plan. That's what I got. That's what I got. So when you want to know how I sold $5 million in product to make $1.5 million working from home part-time and recruiting over 1,200 people into my businesses, it's because I learned the language of working smart and not hard. It's because I allowed myself to understand my customer, to speak their language, to invest in that relationship so that by the time they see my videos, by the time they done went through my social media posts, they done got on my list, they done been through my blogs, they done did all this stuff through my automated money machine, guess what? I don't even talk to them. Them likes become swipes. The content becomes cash. And these hearts turn into high-paying clients. Because I know who I'm talking to and what they want, which was number 1. I know what plan I need to have in place to access them, to give them what they want. And then number 3, I put the system in place to support how to give them what they want. Y'all feel me? This is called the automated money machine. This is what I've done for 8 years. In the beginning, I had no idea what I was doing. Okay? I had no idea what I was doing. But what I did know is that if I kept digging, I would figure it out. I knew for sure that if I kept pursuing it, I would figure it out. I knew that if I kept putting energy and effort into it, I would figure it out. And so with that, it produced the results. It helped me master a craft, and it opened up the doors of opportunity for me now to service the people who already are going to buy what I got. They already bought it. Now they're coming to me to say, okay, now what's next? See, many of you are on here and you're working. And if you're new, you can join in on my Facebook group at boldunapologeticsuccess.com. It's not .com. Bold Unapologetic Success, right? You can go there and you can join our Facebook group. My assistant will add you. Either I'll add you tonight or my assistant will. Or you can go and get connected to me at attractonlinebuildoffline.com. All right? Attractonlinebuildoffline.com. Now, many of you are in a place where you're saying to yourself, man, that's my story. I'm ready for this change. I'm ready to put my automated money machine in place. I'm ready to position myself to really access the people who are ready to work with me. So here's what I got for you, right? Do I have a training for you? Absolutely. Do I have something that's going to allow you to invest in yourself, to sharpen your axe, to set your system up? Yes, I do. What I'm going to do, guys, on Thursday night is host a private training. And this private training is going to help you understand what core elements you need in place to set up your automated money machine. All right? What do you need to have in a sales funnel? What do you need to have to generate the leads? What marketing systems do you need to put in place to begin to attract your audience? Now, this is something that I've done over and over again to produce the $1,200, right? To produce the 1,200 business partners, the $1.5 million, and the $5 million total in revenue, right, in sales. Will these strategies work for pastors as well? These strategies will work for anybody trying to find your audience and leveraging the internet to do it. So here's the offer, okay? Want to know what I'm offering? Here's the offer, the training that I put in place, where we're going to walk you through on how to set your automated money machine up, all right? Thursday night, I'm going to do a private training to show you what key elements you need to have in place, where to set it up, and what to do with it. If this training is going to allow you to know what I do, what I've set up, all right? And this training has made me $1.5 million, okay? What it is, guys, tonight, for everyone that is on here, I'm offering a scope special. Yes, I am. Okay, this course is usually running about $497. I'm going to allow you guys for $67 just for tonight. It's going up to $97 tomorrow. If you are ready to learn how to put your attraction system in place where you can attract online and build offline, you want to go to turnlikesintoswipes.com. Turnlikesintoswipes.com. All right? Turnlikesintoswipes.com and reserve your spot. All right? We're only going to do for 25 people because, let me put this, is this going to reach? Let me put this charger on. So it's going to be for 25 people. A little small group is only going to be for one night. And it's going to be turnlikesintoswipes.com. And what I'm going to do, you guys, is show you how to put your automated money machine in place. That's part one. Okay? We're not going to cover a whole bunch of stuff. We're going to cover how to put your money machine in place, what core elements you need, and I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do so we can get it set up that night. You got to have money to invest in yourself. $67 is ridiculous, all right? I just left an event where I dropped over $3,000 to do something like this, but I'm doing it for my scope audience, for my Facebook Live audience, because I want you guys to take bite-sized steps to setting yourself up for success, all right? So we have room for 25 people. When the 25 people is up, we're cutting it off, all right? So you need to go to turnlikesintoswipes.com. And what's going to happen, guys, is I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do to set up your automated money machine. Okay, this is part one. Now, there's going to be other pieces. I'm not going to go into everything, but it's going to give you your core foundation to set yourself up. You'll begin to identify who you're talking to, what it is that they're looking for, and we're going to put the system in place for you to connect with them. It's one night. Private event, okay? Private event, and I'm only going to do it. I'm going to do it on Thursday night. Turnlikesintoswipes.com, all right? The price is $67. It's 12 o'clock midnight now. I would say by, I don't know, in the next couple of hours, it's going to change, okay? What if I don't have a business? You gotta offer. We're gonna have something to offer. We gotta have something to offer. I don't know. Facebook then shut off again. Poor people on Facebook. Turn likes into swipes. Thank you, Camilla. Turnlikesintoswipes.com. You're gonna want to, if you don't have a business, I don't know how to set you up to be able to understand. I don't know. You might need to have a business. You can learn this information if you want to. You can learn it. You can learn it and put it into place. I learned it before I had a business, actually. You can learn it and put it into place. How will you determine? Oh, you go buy your spot. We got 25 spots, y'all. First 25. Once 25 is sold out, it's going to shut down. Said you can join me in business if you don't have. Yeah, I mean, you can still do it if you don't have a business, because these things are this information I learned before I had a business, so that by the time I got a business, I just put it into place and it worked. Okay? You're trying to find out your skills. Well, this will be a great place. You can take the class. Will I do it again? No. Not right now, at least. I got a lot of other things that I have on my roster. Okay? Turn likes into swipes.com. This is the only night, guys, you're going to catch this for $67. It's going to go up for twice as much. Okay? After tonight. And so for those of you, it's a class. It's one night only. Okay? It's one night only. And what's going to happen is I'm going to walk y'all through. We're going to actually, it's like a workshop where we're going to go through and map everything out for what it is that you need to do so you can put it into place that night. You ain't going to never find nothing like this for $67. I promise you that. This stuff I've paid thousands of dollars for. Okay? And it's a short change to what I've done. So here's the deal, guys. All right? Our spots are filling up. Y'all need to hurry and get your spot. Okay? Turn likes into swipes. All right, Martina, glad to know you made it. Turn likes into swipes. If you're a freelancer, if you have your own business, you're a coach, you're an author, there are things that you want to launch to set yourself up to begin to create success in your business. And you want to know, how do I put my automated money machine in place? Who is it that I'm talking to? Where do I go on the site to do it? Just go to turnlikesintoswipes.com. Turnlikesintoswipes.com. You're going to get access to our private VIP Facebook group. You're going to get access to this training. You'll have access to it for a replay. But if you don't make it, you'll have a 24-hour access to the replay. All right? Turnlikesintoswipes.com. And the price is going up. So when you wake up in the morning, if you don't do it tonight, the price will be doubled. All right? Turnlikesintoswipes.com. And you want to lock your spot. So the first 25 people. Okay? So a recap from tonight that you have to create your automated money machine. All right? You have to create your automated money machine. The first thing you have to have is knowing who you're talking to and what is it that they want. And in order for you to get there, you need clarity, you need confidence, and you need to be very connected to your assignment, right? Many of us are functioning from a level of just haste. If you want to get clarity, we'll talk a little bit about that. Not fully, we'll talk a little bit about that on Thursday night. Turnlikesintoswipes.com. Excuse me, you guys go ahead and lock your spot. We only have 25 spots left. I see several people. Let me see. Let me give you, this thing keeps dropping. Let me see. Congratulations to Mill Wilson, Danielle Gordon. I see you. People are popping up. All right, for those of you that are in. So what's going to happen is you guys are going to get an email that is going to tell you where we're going to show up. You're going to get access. We have Andrea Strickland, Edward Harvey. You going to bed? You done? Am I loud? Do you need to close this? Okay, close this for me, please. So y'all, no, you can close it. You want to hear me, don't you? You want to hear me. Gotta love the husband. All right. Welcome. Annie Mathis. Tamir Wilson. Yes, I see. So go ahead and get your spot, ladies and gentlemen. Martina Brent is in. Awesome. Mashawn is in. All right. Lock your spot, guys. Lock your spot. The second piece that we covered tonight, what's your profit plan, man? How you making money? Are you going to know how you making money? This is my profit plan. Y'all see that? 1.1 million. They're everywhere. All right, Miss Ella. Congratulations on your spot. Okay. Wilkinson Services. I see y'all popping up. All right. Welcome. Glad you guys got your spot. So here's another thing. The science of getting rich. Make sure you go ahead and you get this book. All right. If you're on a limited budget, guys, listen, you can get this for free by Googling it. It's a free PDF and you can download it. All right. So you're going to go to just Google and I bought the book. All right, good. You just Google The Science of Getting Rich. It's also, the audiobook is free on YouTube. So it's only 2 hours long. You can go ahead and pop it in your ear and I let it play. I wake up to it. I go to sleep to it. Now my husband's like, what's that you was playing this morning? I told him he needs to listen to it and we're going to talk about it. Because if you can get your whole family to begin to shift their level of thinking, of where it is that they need to be in their businesses, guys, it will be a major game changer. All right. So if you're ready to set yourself up to create your automated money machine, you want to work with me as a VIP client, not VIP, not for real. That's like a big dollar amount. Regina, welcome. For a VIP client, y'all working with me for a day is $3,000. So y'all get access to do that. And here's another thing that you guys will learn just by working with me. A lot of you are, many of you are undervaluing your gifts. So you're selling yourself short. Can we enroll from the cell phone? Yes, you can. Go ahead, Fabian, and register. Okay, you've been waiting on this. We've been talking about this for a while. But y'all are selling yourself short, right? All right, Ms. Relford, welcome. Okay, Artanza Thomas, welcome. All right. I don't know how many spots we got left. Looks like we only have like 3 to 4 spots left. So if you want to get in, hurry up and get in. All right, Miss Jen, glad you are in. Lock your spot. We're going to have a private coaching session Thursday night on how to set up your automated money machine. All right. You will need your laptop so you can watch, you can, we're going to do active participation to creating and do some little things, but it's for that night, giving you an opportunity, and the price goes up in the morning, guys. So we got about 3 more spots left. According to what we have here. So lock your spot, turn likes into swipes.com. If you love what you heard, guys, go on over to Periscope and go ahead and share this with other people. If you're on Facebook Live, tag some folks in it. I'm going to have a lot more different types of topics coming up. I'm thinking about doing an encore tomorrow night, right? But you can also catch me in the morning. We're going to do the rise, grind, and shine. All right. Yep. I'm going to be sending you an email, Kevin. All right. So meet me in the morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, which is 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Welcome, Jennifer. Which is 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, a.m. for our rise, grind, and shine. All right. And also join us in our Facebook group. I'm going to head over there in a second. We have a gazillion people wanting to join. I'm going to add you all. So going over to the Facebook group, Bold Anapa. Ooh, we got 75 requests. Lord Jesus. I don't know if I'm going to get to all y'all tonight. But yeah, so make sure you join us, guys. You can go on over to Attract Online, Build Offline, so that you can be plugged in to get updates in our newsletter. Rise, grind, and shine. That's right. We're going to do that at 10 a.m. Eastern tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Central. Okay. And I think I'm going to do an encore tomorrow night of this. So if you have other people that you feel need to be on, I get them on. The book the cost is going to be up, definitely. Can you show the book again? Yes, I can. All right. The Science of Getting Rich. I'm a teacher. Are they recorded? Yes, and they're up for 24 hours. All right. The Science of Getting Rich. Okay. Hey, Khadijah. Website, please. Turnlikesintoswipes.com. Turnlikesintoswipes.com. Okay. Nicole, we need to talk ASAP. All right. Just inbox me if you want to talk. I'm listening to the audio tonight. Yep. The Science of Getting Rich. Wallace D. Wattles. Wallace D. Wattles. All right. What's the number? The number is I'm gonna be on Periscope, and I'll do Facebook Live. Rise, grind, and shine. So many people have been asking, where are you? We want your morning motivation. So we're gonna do it live, Periscope and Facebook. All right. At 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. All right, peeps. I think we are down to our last spot. We just had 2 more people come through. Welcome. Entrepreneur. Awesome. Yes, we just had a few more people come through. So if you want to lock your spot, guys, before the price goes up, go on over to turnlikesintoswipes.com. Welcome, Marshawn. I think we're about, it might be close to being done. It's not allowed it from my phone. It should. I did it on my cell. Did it work? All right, turn likes into swipes.com. I think so. I'll make an exception if you hurry up. Hurry, hurry, hurry. And we got 25 at this price. All right, and the price is going to go up. We'll open up for 25 more people at the new price. What time is the training on Thursday? It's going to be at 9 o'clock Eastern, I think. 9 o'clock Eastern. I think. I got to look and see. Okay, that's fine. If you want to register in the morning, that's fine. The price will go up. But you can register in the morning because we have 25 spots at this rate, and then we're going to go up to the next rate. All right, so guys, take this and replay my baby join. Hi, Changa. While he's in the bed sleeping. Take this, guys, and share this, okay? Take this and share this with others that you feel can benefit. There's a lot of people struggling, a lot of people suffering, and they think they're all alone. You know, they're going through some stuff, and they're at a place in their life where they desire change, but they just don't know where to go. So give them this beacon of light. Let this share. How much in the morning? I think my team has it set up for either 97 or 127. One of the two. They already have it already set up to change. All right, you're in. Congratulations. So guys, share this with others and stay plugged in. Make sure you guys follow me on Periscope, Nicole S. Cooper. I'm going to come give as much value as I can because I know what I just went through. Thank you, Changa. He said, great job, babe. Great info. You're amazing. Thank you, Pamela. All right. Hey, Sean. So guys, I'm super duper excited. As you can see, I ain't gonna be able to sleep. And the reason why is I told y'all my breakthrough I had just yesterday. And Miss Candy Cookman came in my life and changed my life to help remind me of what I'm called to do. And sometimes we need that reminder. So if you needed a reminder, this is your reminder tonight. And I want to encourage you all to head on over there and join the Facebook group, Bold Unapologetic Success. I'm glad it helped. You're welcome. All right, you can join and get our private VIP newsletter at Attract Online, Build Offline. And you can join me in our course on Thursday night where we talk about how to create your automated money machine. And guys, look, I'm going to tell y'all a little something that's going to help put money in your pocket on automation. And it might not, I'm going to show you how to do little simple things now. That the other day I tested this little thing that I'm going to share with you guys. I did one little tweak. And the first time I did it, it made me like $900 and something. And I did another little tweak. And it made me an extra $2,000. And I'm going to show you how to do this for a bleeping $67 on Thursday night. So make sure you guys lock your spot. If you want to learn my little tweak that put an extra $3,000 in my pocket in 1 week, I'm going to show you how to do this with the automated money machine. And I'm going to give y'all a little secret to my quick, instant, fast cash, or fast path to cash. Okay? My fast path to cash. All right? Don't call it a comeback. You've been here for years. Yeah. All right, LL, bring it back. Oh. All right, y'all. All right. So if y'all want these last couple of spots, what's happening, Nick? I'm doing a course on Thursday night. Hey, Sean, glad you're here. For those who just joined us, tonight we talked about 3 core things that you needed to do to set up your automated money machine. All right. It was supposed to be an hour long, 45 minutes to an hour, and we went over, but we had to pour into the life of people tonight. And what we're doing, Sean, is on Thursday night, I'm hosting just a private little training on showing people on how to create an automated money machine, which essentially is a system that I put in place to allow me to be able to generate $1.5 million online in the last 8 years. And really since 2010, 2009, 10, whatever. And so we're going to have a private webinar. We're going to give people access to our private VIP group, which gives them benefits to know ahead of time any additional things that they can get plugged into and workshops and all that good stuff. Yeah. And guess what, y'all? I'm going to be doing some live workshops. I'm going on tour. So I would love to know what city you are in, because the second quarter, I'm going to be doing some workshops and some tours, opportunities for people to come hang out with me here in, I look rejuvenated. Praise God. That's what 3 months of hiatus will do for you. Jacksonville, DMV, San Diego, Detroit, of course, Atlanta. Y'all know Atlanta's on the map. Where are you at? What cities are you in? I'm coming. Will you be in Charlotte, Cleveland, Fairfax, Virginia, Huntsville, Tampa, I like that, y'all. I need to know where the audience is so I can come. Yeah, tell me where you at and we'll see what kind of numbers we get. Hey, Khadijah Chapman. Memphis, my old stomping grounds. Colorado, Ventura, California, my neighborhood. Cali, West Side. All right. Detroit, Tampa, Virginia, Richmond, Cali. I got to come to Richmond. I got some team members in Northern Cal that are amazing. Virginia Beach, Richmond, Virginia, Massachusetts, Chicago. Where are y'all from? Facebook, you're not talking back to me. I'm excited about workshop. Keisha, you're going to help me teach them. You know that, right? You're going to go on tour with me, Keisha Bass? Raleigh, North Carolina. Chicago, baby. Yeah, Chicago got some amazing entrepreneurs. Awesome. I love seeing these cities. I would love to come to all y'all city. I'm doing a tour. And I'm not sure what I'm going to call it. I'm thinking it needs to be called Purpose, Platforms, Profits. Kingston, Jamaica. Y'all know that's my home. That's my second heart. I come to Jamaica anytime. I just talk to my people over there. Tallahassee. I'm wherever, coach. All right, Keisha, you're going to go on tour with me. Columbus, Ohio. Tour. Yes, Allie. You know how we do, sister. I love to see you and Keisha Bass. Keisha Bass is a beast, y'all. That's my girl. Amazing, right? We're going to pull all of these rising superstars out on this platform. But just let me know. All right, sounds good. New Jersey, Fayetteville, North Carolina. Awesome, guys. If you just joined us, if you want to get plugged into what we have going on, join the Facebook group, Bold Unapologetic Success. Let's see how many requests we got now. Yes. We have 82, right? 82. Awesome. I love it. Purpose, passion, then profits. I don't like the word passion. Purpose, passion, it sounds so cliche, but I like purpose, platform, and profit. So you can be on the right platforms talking to the right audience that will produce the right profits. When you understand your purpose and you position yourself to be on the right platforms, then you are going to get the right profits. It just is what it is, right? It's in alignment with your assignment. Sorry, I don't mean to make fun of people's religion. That was from Tina Turner. All right, y'all. So, that's too many words. Edward Harvey. It's too many words. Sending hugs from the Windy City. You rock. Thank you, girl. All right, so we're going to get ready to shut it down. Hey, Diane. I like that. Purpose, platform, profit. Do you? All right, Allie. Thank you. We're going to have to... Don't y'all be going out there buying a domain name. Allie, go buy it for me real quick. I'll send you the money. Y'all know how y'all do. But all right, guys. Thank you, Allie. I send you the money like for real, for real. You know how we do. So I'm gonna wrap this up. I will allow a few more people to get the $67 special. I promise you guys, when you go through what I'm going to show you guys and you set it up, we're going to set it up together. It's going to be a game changer. And it's going to show you how to start capitalizing off of some income quickly. I call it the fast path to cash. Say it with me. The fast path to cash. Okay? And so I'll let a few more people. You can go to turnlikesintoswipes.com. Turnlikesintoswipes.com. Lock your spot. And we'll get ready for our Thursday night wrap up. So if you just joined us, go ahead and go to Attract Online, Build Offline, get in our VIP newsletter. Also, join me in the morning for Rise, Grind, and Shine at 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Central, where I give you a few moments of inspiration, motivation to get your day going. Okay. Why can't I see my emojis on here? Looking perplexed. I don't know. 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Central. What time is that? West Coast. 7. All right, y'all. So it was exciting to be here with you. Please make sure you go and share this scope of dope with other people. And thank you. This was a great welcoming back opportunity. You can join in the morning. The price is going to be up, but you can join in the morning. So I want you guys to have an amazing night. And hopefully what I share with you guys will make you go and think about it. Go listen to The Science of Getting Rich. And it was my pleasure, darling. Much more to come. Let me swing my hair. It feels so good to be back. All right. So anyway, y'all, I'm like too excited to go to bed. Love you, Nicole. Thank you. And I love you back. It's simply thanks. Good night. All right, y'all. We really need to like say goodbye. Like, we don't want to say goodbye, but it's like 12:30 on the East Coast. Can I get in? That's how much it takes to fill my tank. Well, let me tell you how much it takes to fill your bank account. $67 will help you fill your bank account. Yes, it will. All right. Quincy Nash, Diane Holland. I always want the hookup. You want the hookup? Yeah, you want the hookup. We don't do the hookup over here. We're going to hook you up with some good information when you hook me up with your payment. All right? All right, y'all. Facebook Live. We struggled tonight. Coach, can you repeat one more? Okay. The website is turnlikesintoswipes.com. I am silly, have not, because you asked not. That's a good try. I'm glad you asked. But guess what? I'm going to say no. Pay your fare. Pay your fare. All right. Turn likes into swipes, LA Heart. All right. Okay, so we're going to finish this on out, y'all. So y'all have a great night. Join me in the morning for Rise, Grind, and Shine. Bye-bye, Facebook. Pay your fare. Y'all know that was off a movie, right? I think it was like off of More Money when they were like trying to break into the subway. Pay your fare. All right, y'all. So go pay your fare if you want that $67 because the price is about to increase. And I am super excited. Facebook group name is what I want for myself, I want for everyone else. Hold My Thursday. Facebook group is Bold Unapologetic Success. We're gonna fix that. So many different names. Let's see how many Facebook requests we got. 87. I would love to have 100. All right, good night, y'all. This was awesome. Great connecting. Super excited. So much to come. Good night. Deuces. Go to bed. Go get your spot and then go to bed. And go listen to The Science of Getting Rich. All right. Sayonara. Thank you, y'all, for sharing. I'm late. Bye.